Well, good morning, everybody. Been a couple days since I made a video, cause yeah, I'm not that good at it. Either way, one thing I did want to touch on, actually a couple things. One, I'm gonna try and keep the videos around 10 to 16 minutes, cause 29 was a little much. One thing I wanted to touch on as I'm sitting here at a steel warehouse waiting to get loaded, it's a live load, is things to help keep your sanity out here. Because I know I personally have struggled with being out here sometimes. I know other people have. So, just kind of wanted to touch on some little small things that I do that I find help me, and maybe it'll help somebody else in their daily lives. One of the big things I do is set goals for why I'm out here and to help keep me focused while I'm out here. I talked a couple videos ago about one of my goals being I want to grow the company, get more trucks, basically work myself out of the truck, so I'm working from home. I got drivers on the road making money and all this good stuff. What the hell is that noise? I don't know. The other goal, sorry, squirrel moment. The other goal is by this time next year, I'm hoping to have a house bought. Preferably a house and some land, but for the first house I won't be too picky, because why be picky? So yeah, always have goals set for why you're out here doing what you're doing. And honestly, I think that goes for most, if not all, jobs. Have goals for why you're doing what you're doing, and make sure you bust your ass to stay on track and get the goals done. That really helps your morale every time you see yourself moving closer to getting one of your goals finished. Another thing I like doing is get out of the truck as much as you can. Get out and go for a walk around the truck stop, or find a restaurant that's a mile or half mile or within walking distance of the truck stop that you want to go to, and go. You don't even have to walk there. Buy a damn Uber. I don't care. It's not really about exercise. It's about getting out of the truck. Because, I mean, this can feel pretty depressing at times, being stuck in this thing. This dog's a pain. Third idea, which kind of adds to your responsibility and the stress, but it can also make you feel a lot better, is get a dog. Bring a dog out with you. Because at the end of the day, it's a little more responsibility for you, but they can make you happier, and they can help get you out of the truck. Ah, yes. Okay, you're screwing up the video. Come here. They can help get you out of the truck, because you got to walk them, or you're cleaning up stains and nastiness out of your truck. Ah, okay, come here. Come here, Blueberry. Go over there, please. Thank you. Daddy's doing a video. Didn't lock my steering wheel down. Yeah, those three things that I try to do help me quite a bit. Another thing that's always a good idea is talking to people outside of trucking. Because when you go to a truck stop, you're surrounded by other truckers. So most of the time when you go to talk to another truck driver, all you're going to hear about is trucking. Because that's all we do. We don't have anything else to talk about other than friggin' trucking, because most of the time that's all we're doing. We just have stories on the road and what happened to us, and this one time I backed it into a really tight spot. Oh my God. So talk to people outside of trucking to kind of help get your mind away from trucking. I find that helps me a lot. And honestly, it's do what you got to do out here to keep your sanity. Because, how's it going? Sometimes, and she scratched that all the time, this job is amazing. I love my job. I really do. But sometimes it gets to you living out on the road like this. So you just got to do what you got to do to keep your sanity. And like I said, I've got a couple big goals that I'm working towards. And I find that if I start getting down or upset or feel like going home and being lazy for a minute, I think about where I want to be in 5 years, or where I want to be next year as far as having the house. And that kind of brings me back to ground level and back to focusing, and next thing you know, I'm doing all right again, just doing my job. Either way, I think that's all I got for now. Rambled on for about 7 minutes. We'll see. There might be another part to this video that I do later. But other than that, wow, I had a stroke there for a second. I will talk to you guys later. Well, hello again, everybody. We're still sitting here at the same shipper for 2.5 hours. Getting that detention pay, baby. Detention pay sucks, by the way. You get paid peanuts to sit on your butt and do nothing except go completely OCD on the inside of your truck. And put new decals on it. IFTA stickers and all that stuff. Another thing I wanted to talk about on the whole keeping your sanity topic while I'm thinking about it is keeping your own sanity while you're out here, but at the same time keeping your family's sanity too. Keeping lines of communication open, all this good stuff. Being able to talk to people that you need to talk to about what you need to talk to them about. Making sure there's a clear distinction between you two or you three or whoever it is about what you're trying to accomplish. Like the people in my family, like I discussed earlier, they know what I'm trying to accomplish. They know I want to buy a house this time next year. They know I want to work from home relatively soon. I want to have the business going and more trucks and everything. And they're on board. Like, an example, our Christmas plans originally were to go to Arizona. That's no longer a thing anymore. We are going to stay home, hang out at the house. I'm going to stay out a little bit longer. I'll be headed back to the house around the 23rd. Stay for 5 days. Hi, bird. What's up? You going to stay there? Nope. He's going to go. Okay. I had a bird on my mirror. He's eyeballing me. Where was I? Squirrel moment. I'm going to be staying out a little bit longer, going back to the house around the 23rd. Stay there for 4 or 5 days, do the Christmas thing. I would stay for New Year's, but it's just too many days off. I need to keep this truck moving to keep my goals moving forward. And again, we had that discussion. I've only had that discussion with the people at the house. One of my buddies that I actually wanted to go to Arizona to visit is about 10 million times more understanding about that kind of stuff than my extended family down there. So he knows what's up. Haven't told the extended family yet. Probably going to do that tomorrow, or probably should do it tomorrow just to get it over with. They're probably going to be bitchy, but at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourself and the people in your immediate family or your house. Don't worry about what extended family does. You know, they have their own agenda, they have their own worries, but they at the end of the day, they only care about what they care about. They don't care. I mean, obviously, they want me to be successful to a point. You know, again, it's hard to describe, but they want me to be successful, but they also want their own stuff. They also want their own stuff from me, like taking my daughter down there so she can hang out with them, which I would like that, but again, I have priorities that I want to do. House, business, growth, all that stuff, which at the end of the day, the extended family doesn't really care about that. So, that being said, you got to focus on the people that are closest to you and the people that are relying on you, especially if you're the only income in the house. You got to focus on the people that are relying on you and make sure you're all on the same page. If there is a discrepancy, y'all got to talk about it. There can't be no fiddle farting around the issue, no passive aggressive BS. You got to sit down and actually talk about it. Because if you don't, shit's going to blow up in your face. And I know that from personal experience. That is a topic that I may or may not talk about at some point on here, but I mean, you gotta put your big boy and your big girl panties on, and you gotta talk to the people that you need to talk to. And like last night, no one was happy that I'm staying out longer to build up more money to take more days off. But at the end of the day, it's got to happen. Otherwise, like I've said in a previous video, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. There's no savings there. Well, there's savings, but it's not the right kind of savings. So I got to stay out longer to take more time off for the Christmas season. And like I said, we had that discussion. We keep having discussions. We always bring up the future because we're looking towards the future. And I think that's very important, especially for, like I said, people that are relying on you. You need to have that clear communication. Not so much with everybody else. They don't have your best, it's getting hot. They don't have your best interest in mind, so fuck them. For the people that do have your best interest in mind, always try to keep them in the loop. Always try to let them know what's going on, what you're planning, yada yada yada. Like the whole Christmas thing that ain't gonna work out. At some point, hopefully in the next couple of months, I'll be able to run to Arizona and see my buddy down there that I wanted to see this Christmas. You know, maybe take the daughter with me and her mom, and because her mom's got a sister down there and everything too, so she wanted to see them. But you know, there's always time later. Make time for your family, but don't let them steal all your time, I guess is the moral of the story. Either way, that's all I got. I'm probably going to end this video here. Like I said, I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours, and if I sit here for another 30 minutes without hearing anything, I'm gone. I don't get paid enough to just sit here and wait for slow-ass forklift drivers and slow-ass shippers. So, yeah. I'll probably end this video here. I gotta call this place and see what they're doing. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow, or shoot a little update. Tack it on the end of this one, or I don't know. I'll probably just talk to you guys tomorrow and update y'all tomorrow. Anyways, y'all be good, be safe, and bye now.